Think they like it?
A little bit. Babe, come talk about the calves.
We got 11 calves in here. All of them's lean, eating grass. Just been mixing feeding them, watching them grow. Hopefully cow prices will come back up when it's time to sell them. He's a big one.
I like him.
So we'll see.
That's an actual
That's
beef.
a beef cow. That's a Hereford. Yeah.
A what?
Hereford.
A Hereford?
Yeah, I bought him from the sale. I bought that calf for $1 a pound. It's unreal how cheap calves are.
Hey, Duke. Hey, baby. You're a good boy. And all the rest are what?
Most of them are, well, they're all dairy, but some are Holsteins. Some are linebacks. I don't know how the breeding is.
Oh, there's my Lucy girl.
And then some are Norwegian red, brown Swiss, and Holstein cross. Them two brown ones are. That dairy cross they're doing.
You're talking so low, they probably can't even hear you.
I like the linebacks. They seem to grow the best. I don't know why.
Which one is that?
They're speckled. They got the black speckled with the white line on their back. There's one. I think there's only 3. There, and there. There's only 3 in this bunch. But
There, and there. You
Well,
got that, y'all? There, and there.
the 3rd one from the left, the 5th one from the left, and then the 2nd one from the right beside the brown cow. That's the linebacker. I think they're, I don't know what Frisian, kind of Frisian cross.
This is where we put them after we get them out of the calf barn over there. So first they're in the individual stalls, and then they go to the back to the group stall. And that's where we do the weaning process. And we wean them, feeding them once a day with milk. So it'd be either in the morning or in the evening. Usually we do it in the morning. And then we feed them once a day with milk for how long?
About the last week, they get just once a day milk and by then they're already eating feed good. They gotta be eating feed good before you can start weaning. And then about a week of milk, and then we make sure they're banded and their horns are disbudded, and then we pit them out here. And this is just a lot. This is a small holding lot that we feed them ground feed and then commercial feed mixed, and then plenty of hay. We don't have a lot of pasture, so I don't have enough grass to pit them all on grass where they'll, can just eat grass and be fine. I've got a small pen here. It's about 1 acre maybe that you can see there's 11 calves on, so it'll look horrible by the time we're done, but that's the way we raise them.
And they do get lots of hay though.
Oh yeah, they get.
And
all
our
the
hay storage, this year we plan on building some more hay storage, because right now we only have the loft up here. And how many bales fit up there? About 200?
Not a little more than that, about 275. And then round bales. We got a round baler now, so we're gonna put up plenty of round bales, but it takes a lot of hay to finish out a cow. And then we want to experiment with some silage this year. I'm talking to somebody about digging a pit and actually getting somebody to contract on some silage. So that's really where we need to head if we're going to raise any number of calves.
I need to put that video where we did the burning horns last week also. And there's Katie Mama down there with the 3 goats down there. And then all of our mama goats are over here with all their babies, who are all doing really good. Hey, chickies. Hey. Chicky. Oh, hey, Tom. Hey, Tom. And so our chickens, we try to let them out during the day. And then they just, when they go up to roost at night, we just come down here whenever we're feeding up and just close the doors. So that way they can just peck around all day. And then we do put a little bit of our ground corn in the hanging feeder, just because all that chickens really do is sleep and eat. And so when they're awake, they just want to be pecking at something. So we put some corn in the hanging feeder. As you can see, there's more than 3 goats in this lot, because all the baby goats like to go through this fence right here, and the mamas cannot do that. We normally, once they get to a certain age, and when they can't get through the gate to go in there with the mama goats, they sit at that goat and just scream and yell all day because they're mad. So there's old Dex. And I don't know if you remember my video from a few weeks ago, but in this area right here was a giant great big hole, and now it's covered up. So that tells me that there is a litter of rabbits in there. I have no idea. I think that it is that Rex. I think they're her babies, because she's the one that's dug that hole. And here's our buddy that's still trying to stand up. Oh, I just don't know what we're going to do with him. I do not know. He's getting a lot more motion in his legs now, but he just will not get up. Whereas before I thought that his legs were totally useless and wasn't using them. Now he's starting to use them more and more, so we're just keep on working with him. And here's old Dex. Hey, buddy boy. That's the baby daddy right there. And there's the baby mama. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. He's so good. He's so good. He can just not wait to start pulling stuff here soon. And there's all the baby goats and mama. Hey, Dex. Oh, I love him. Oh, I do. I just love him so much. He's such a good boy. Good boy. Yes, I know it. So, but anyways, that's what's going on here on the farm. Not a lot happens in between, I guess, when it's time for things to happen. I know that sounds crazy, but everything has like their couple, like the goats, at different stages, different things happen. And in between those stages, there's really nothing going on except for eating and watching them. There's old Red Eye. His name changes daily depending on where he's at. But that's about it. All the rabbits are doing good, but I am looking to get rid of my rabbits again. So if you want rabbits, let me know, because I've got them. I don't have a bunch because I did not breed very many. So I have a few. If you want them, let me know. And here is one of our, I think that's a buck. I really am not too sure. But this whole entire lot used to be where all of my rabbits were out here in a colony, and then they got out. So then we've just kind of put little things wherever they've had burrows, so that way they could have shelter during that time. Didn't want anything to happen to them. So here's my #1 guard dog, Finley. Finley. My #1 guard dog right there. There's my #1 stud muffin. My Hunter. No, stud muffin's the only thing that comes to mind.